the front seats to all the highlights on your World of Champions 2018 Dakar Rally. Proudly brought to you by Toyota.
Bienvenido a Dakar 2018. Cuarta etapa. San Juan de Marcona, San Juan de Marcona.
Welcome to Dakar 2018. There's a nod to history in today's fourth stage, and the sand continues to play havoc with the favourites. It may not be possible to win the Dakar here in Peru, but it can certainly be lost. A dramatic day on the cards around San Juan de Marcona.
We've been in the deserts of Peru for 3 days now. That's over 1,000 kilometers covered and billions of grains of sand. Let's take a moment to slow down and surf the dunes with the Dakar's finest. Today, stage 4 of the 40th Dakar starts in a very different way to all the rest.
For me and for many fans of Dakar, we all have in mind those mass starts that took place at Lac Rose.
Iconic moments from the history of the Dakar. Competitors used to starting individually at 2-minute intervals are suddenly racing side by side with their rivals. Back to the early years at Lac Rose in Senegal, the mass start always represented an emotional release, a communal celebration as the last blast of a grueling rally. But in Peru, the rally is still in its early stages.
Here in San Juan de Marcona we have the perfect conditions for a mass start with a magnificent 17-kilometre beach. When I designed the course, based on the fact that this is a special year with a special anniversary, I saw that we had the ideal site for a mass start, always remembering those images from the past.
In 2010, Mark Coma himself enjoyed success after the mass start at Copiapo, Chile, and for this 40th Dakar, the Acari beach on the Pacific coast of Peru will provide the perfect runway for the field of 2018 to launch en masse into stage 4.
Previously in the bikes, a tough day in the dunes for Yamaha and for Honda's Joan Barredo. The first time I was only a few hundred meters from the waypoint, but I missed it. Kevin Benavides moved up to second overall. Very happy with the bike and with the work of the whole team. KTM's Toby Price is steadily improving.
Try and be as smooth as possible and look after yourself and get the job done.
But it's Sam Sunderland who leads the way.
We have a long way to go, and sure we're going to have many difficult days and difficult times.
In today's fourth stage, the competitors will tackle one of the longest sandy sections in Dakar history, 100 kilometres with dunes of all shapes and sizes. A total timed section of 330k around San Juan de Marcona. Early on Tuesday morning then, the bike riders of the Dakar gathered on Acari Beach for a very different kind of stage start.
Starting along the beach here is looking pretty cool, but I think it'll be a bit dodgy, to be honest, a bit dangerous.
If you're at the back, you'll struggle with the dust, and if you're at the front, you've got to find the right line.
At the first corner, we decide.
Xavier de Sultre kicking clear early. The Frenchman was set to have a good day on his Yamaha, and he wouldn't be the only one. Matthias Walkner and Gerard Faris, second and third last year, also looking to close the gap on the leader, Sam Sunderland. A bit more traffic than usual on his morning commute. Still plenty of tricky navigation on the menu today, with around 60% of the stage on sand, the rest on soil and stones. American rookie Shane Esposito looking to find his way. He was just over half an hour off the pace today. Not a bad effort. Spanish outfit Gas are back on the Dakar after a 2-year absence. Two of their riders in the top 20 today, Spanish rookie Jonathan Barragan and French two-time world enduro champion Johnny Aubert. Daniel Oliveras, perhaps one of those riders making the most of the mass start. The Hermoinse man flying high in 6th place today. And the Dakar indeed hitting the heights, reaching 2,000 metres above sea level. Some gentle preparation for Bolivia on Thursday. Now Sunderland came into this stage with an overall lead of around 3 minutes, but drama struck for the defending champion at kilometre 260. The KTM star forced to stop after suffering a back injury, and that would be the end of his rally. More misfortune for Sunderland, who's now quit the Dakar 4 times in 5 participations, and just like last year, the reigning champion going out on stage 4. Stefan Svitko has been steadily improving since the start of the rally, in spite of a crash on stage 2. After coming 7th yesterday, the 2016 runner-up was 5th today. Pablo Quintanilla has been a model of consistency so far, finishing in the top 6 in every stage. The Chilean world champion is just under 2 minutes off the race lead. It was hard. The dunes were massive and it was very hot. The navigation was extremely complicated. With Sunderland out and Toby Price still working his way back to full fitness, Matthias Walkner looks set to become KTM's de facto leader. He'll be hoping to follow in the footsteps of Peter Reif, the only Austrian to win the Dakar. That was in the trucks back in 1997. Walkner is only 5 minutes off the pace overall.
In the end, in the dunes at kilometer 170 or 200, everybody was searching for one WPC, so it gets crazy. 20 people around searching.
But this one was all about the Yamahas. De Sultre, winner of last year's Mazuga rally, coming in second. In his 5th Dakar, the Frenchman's looking to improve on his best result to date. That was 13th in 2015. But if there's one man who's at home on the sand, it's De Sultre's teammate and fellow countryman Adrian van Beveren. Second in the first 2 stages of the rally, the 27-year-old swept to his first victory today, his second on the Dakar. As a bonus, he moves into the overall lead. Winning a stage on the Dakar is always emotional, and it's really important for the team. Yamaha have worked so hard to help us win, and it's working, so it's fantastic. So Van Beveren on top at the end of a dramatic day. Kevin Benavides was 9 minutes back in 8th, while Joan Barreda dropped another 10 minutes. Van Beveren leads by 1:55 from Quintanilla, with Benavides only 3:15 back. Price meanwhile is 6th overall, 10 minutes off the pace.